Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore and illustrated by Ali Fell. Now you might say, hey, you already did a steampunk. Well, I did, but it's a different one. I already reviewed this Steampunk Art Nouveau Tarot that's published by Lo Scarabeo, and if you'd like to check out this video, it's in the playlist of tarot deck reviews, but check out this one as well as the one I'm doing now because you might want to compare the two decks to see which one you might like better if you're in the market for a steampunk themed tarot. All right, so let's take a look here. This is published by Llewellyn, and they always have excellent packaging. So this is what the top looks like. Here's the spine, one end, other end, and the other side, and it's $29.99 in the US. Again, published by Llewellyn Publishers. All right, so it has a magnetic closure. This is a nice heavy cardboard box. This is what the inside looks like, very steampunk. We'll take a look at the book first, and but back to the box. It does have a nice ribbon for removing your deck and your books. So I'll get back to the cards in just a second. And let's check out the book. So this is a glossy covered, very thick guidebook. It says, step into a world of roaring engines and gleaming metal, top hats and corseted silk gowns, brass goggles and gliding dirigibles, where alternate histories play out in a film reel of adventure, fantasy, and magic. From a youthful chimney sweep as the Fool to an enigmatic fortune teller as the High Priestess, the iconic imagery in the Steampunk Tarot showcases the dynamic between humans and machines, nature and devices, light and dark. Use this manual to fuel your journey with knowledge of tarot basics, core meanings of all 78 cards, adaptable spreads, and sample readings. And I neglected to look at the back of the box. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It is Rider-Waite based imagery, and so that's that. All right, so back to the manual now. The illustrations are all in black and white, but they're very nice. There's a full page one. Here we go. Title page. Barbara Moore, who is the writer. Here's Ali Fell, who is the illustrator. Now let me give you a closer look at Barbara. There she is, Barbara Moore. Very famous in the tarot world. There's Ali Fell, and there's a page dedicated to each of them. Title page, publisher information. Now this, the book originally was published in 2012, but this first edition, 11th printing, is 2020. Okay, so this deck is a 2020 deck. We've got the table of contents, introduction, a bit about steampunk, and here it tells why it's more than a novelty deck, a map of your journey, tarot basics, and then it talks about the deck, the uses, the anatomy of a reading, and it actually talks about which questions, what type of questions you should ask. And there's ritual, practical concerns, do-it-yourself techniques. There's a deck interview. Practice makes perfect. Okay, and so on. It talks about the numerological meanings of the aces through tens. And then we start with the major arcana. So each major arcana has, let me see if there's a picture. Yeah, it looks like there is a one-page picture, and then there's about 2.5 pages of writing for the Fool. So first of all, it has the number of the card, the name of the card. Here's a little quote For the Fool, it is up here, everything looks a little magical. Then it has a core meaning, the moment before the first step is taken. Then it has a longer description of the card, and it has a reading tip. So I'm not sure if there is a specific reversed meaning. I don't see one. Let's look at some of the other cards. So the Magician, again, number, the name, a quote, the short card meaning, and then, yeah, it doesn't look like they have specific reverse meanings. They do have a reading tip for each one, though. And we'll do a one-card reading at the end so you can see how the book is written. So it goes this way through the entire major arcana. And then we start with the minor arcana, okay? And again, we have a full-page picture of the card. We have the name of the card, a quote describing the card, and then a core meaning, and again, a description. Once again, I do not see a reversed meaning. All right, so it goes through the wands. And it goes through Ace through 10 of the wands. So I'm guessing that the court cards are in the back. And then we have cups. You have the swords. And we have the pentacles. Okay, and then it goes the court cards. There's a description of the court cards in general. And then it talks about the pages. So first we have the pages, about the pages, and then we have Page of Wands. And same thing, a quote and a core meaning, and then a longer meaning. And then we have Page of Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. And it goes that way for each of the court cards. So next we have the Knights. And the artwork in this deck is beautiful. Then we have, Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. And then let's see what's in the back. All right. And then there are spreads. There's a chapter 5 spreads, okay? And then we have several spreads. There's 1-card spread, 3-card spreads, adaptable spreads. There's a 4-card spread, another, and then a farewell at the back of the book. There's a place for notes, which is nice. How to write to the author and illustrator. And that is the end. So that's a nice thick guidebook, chock full of great information. Okay, let's take a look at the cards. So again, we have the ribbon to get the cards out. And I'll show you the cards one by one. Like I said, we will do a short reading at the end so you can see how the book is written. All right, so the cards are glossy, and this is what the back looks like. It's not reversible as such. You'll be able to tell if they're reversed. That's what the back looks like. They're fairly thin card weight. Actually pretty thin. All right. Here we go. So there's the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, sorry, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. All right. Then we start with the Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. Now we move on to the cups. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. And then we have the suit of swords. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. And finally, the suit of Pentacles. We have Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. So those are all the cards, and if you haven't noticed, which I'm sure you have, every card does have a black border around it, and the title of the card at the bottom. For numbered cards, it just has in writing the Three of Swords or whatever. There's no actual number on the cards. All right, so let's see how they shuffle. I feel like they're going to be an easy shuffle for me because they're thin. They're the size of a standard deck. Yeah, they fit in my hands very well. If you have smaller fingers, this should be a good deck for you. They shuffle very nicely. They don't stick together. And okay, let's see. We'll do the sideways riffle. So let me shuffle them up, and then we will do a one-card reading for you. All right, Spirit, what does our viewer, well, I guess that's it because that just popped right out of there. And it is the Magician, a major arcana card for you. I'll set it there. Here's what it looks like up close. There is the Magician. And let's read how the book is written. So, the Magician is number 1. All right. So the quote for this card is, "Magic is always there. Learn to feel it." The core meaning is using knowledge, resources, and will to create change in the world. It says, "You didn't see all the hours, the long days and nights over many months that he spent studying the ancient texts, conducting experiments, learning the qualities and characteristics of the elements, and fine-tuning his techniques. You see the moment it all comes together, when all that work culminates as he feels the energy gather above his head, swirling, intensifying. He and magic are one. He has manifested change in the world according to his will." The Magician is a master of magic. He has learned to sense the energy of the universe and has become adept at directing it. These skills allow him to accomplish nearly impossible tasks in a way that appears effortless. Don't be fooled, though. He acquired those skills through discipline and practice. The accomplishments are more than the results of mere hard work. They contain an unidentifiable something. Think of two piano players. One is technically perfect and sounds quite amazing. The other is also technically perfect and sounds otherworldly. The second player has tapped into the magical energy of the universe and encourages that energy to swirl in and around and through everything he does. That energy lifts the work from the merely perfect to the divine. When you receive the magician in your reading, it is time to make some magic in your life. Creating magic requires first and foremost an understanding of your will. You must know what it is you want to create. Second, you will need to bring your very best skills into play. Third, magic requires connection with the universe and the energies involved. The secret in this card is that you already have all of that: will, skills, and connection. Recognize and use the resources at your disposal. If your faith in yourself is faltering, this card shows up to remind you of how skilled you are and how powerful the universe is. Together you are magic. And then there's a reading tip at the bottom, and it says, older traditions speak of the negative aspect of the magician as the con man. If cards such as the devil, the 5 of swords, the 7 of swords, or the moon are present, keep an eye out for trickery or deception. So just as I suspected, there is no reverse meaning as such given for the card. But this is a really cool message for you today. So it's time to make some magic in your life. You have everything that is required. All right, so that, my friends, is my review of the Steampunk Tarot. But wait, don't go. There's more. I would like you, if you could, in the comments, let me know. Well, first you have to watch both videos, both Steampunk Tarot decks. This one that I just did and the Steampunk Art Nouveau Tarot deck review. I would love to know which one you like better and why. So if you would leave that in the comments, that would be super helpful. All right, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already done so. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded, so you won't miss any. I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.